I've never been more excited to sit here with my next guest. She is someone I call friend. She is someone I love and simply adore. She is one of the best vocalists I've heard in the last 10 years. She allowed me to get a little sneak peek of her new album, which I love, 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 love. I am so happy to introduce to you Miss Morgan James.
Well, thank you for that amazing introduction, Felicia. I wish that I could take you everywhere I go.
Just a little bit of background information about you. Graduate of Juilliard, studied opera, then you segued into Broadway. First show was The Addams Family, then
Wonderland,
Godspell, then Motown.
Yes.
And in Motown, you were amazing as Tina Marie, but you also got to meet a lot of wonderful people, and that is how you got a chance to become an epic recording artist.
You know, you were one of the first people early on in the Motown process to say, you know, people are taking notice, people are seeing you. You may not think you're being seen, you are being seen, and that's an important thing to remember. It's interesting because when we talk about careers and how they develop and evolve, and people often say, like you said, well, you went to Juilliard and then you got on Broadway. Well, in between then was about, you know, 6 or 8 years of unemployment, waiting tables, being alone, being with the wrong people, being sad, and that's essential. You know, it's essential for songwriting. I put songwriters on a pedestal, so calling myself one takes a lot of courage.
Yeah.
So you have to learn to, you don't come into these, sometimes people will say, well, what does this little white chick know about singing soul? And you can't help what you look like if your truth comes out and it sounds a certain way, you know. And when I started to write what I had been through, I think this is the truest expression of that.
Your debut release, the single, is Hunter. What was the inspiration behind the video?
The video for I Want You was, I had a dream, a water dream, an underwater dream. I saw my face with beads of water. I saw myself underwater. And Robert Ashcroft, who shot all the photos for my album package, also directed the video. He submitted basically my dream. So
without even telling?
Oh no, we had never talked about it. And these kinds of things have happened my whole career, but those things I say, yes, it's meant to be. And so we are very in sync, and he basically called out every favor. My goodness, he made this incredibly lavish, beautiful set for us.
I was sitting at the table with your mother at the record release, and she and I both were completely sobbing listening to Let Me Keep You. And I just turned over to her and I said, she is 1 in a million, and I can't wait for the world to experience who she is. And she is not just a wonderful singer, she's an amazing person.